What's the cruelest thing a nurse has ever done? My wife was 9 months pregnant when I had to rush her to the hospital because she was in labor. But when we arrived at the maternity ward, the head nurse, Debbie, barely glanced up from her phone before rolling her eyes. First-time parents always exaggerate. You're probably just having Braxton Hicks. My wife was gripping the admission desk, tears streaming down her face as another contraction hit. Please, something feels wrong, she gasped. Debbie sighed dramatically and said, Honey, you need to stop being so theatrical. You're disturbing the other mothers who are in actual labor. But her contractions are 3 minutes apart now, I protested, showing Debbie the timer on my phone. She actually laughed. Every woman thinks she's special. Labor takes hours, sometimes days. Your wife needs to toughen up if she wants to be a mother. My wife doubled over, crying out in pain, and Debbie's face hardened. Ma'am, if you can't control yourself, I'll have to ask you to wait in the parking lot. She even turned to me with a condescending smile, like this was somehow my fault. Maybe take her for a walk? When I refused and demanded she at least check my wife's dilation, Debbie snapped back. Sir, I've been doing this for 20 years. I know false labor when I see it. Your wife is clearly just anxious. By this point, my wife's face had gone pale, and she was shaking uncontrollably. Please, I can feel the baby coming, she sobbed. Debbie just rolled her eyes again. That's impossible. You would have been in labor for hours already. Another nurse walked by and looked concerned, but Debbie waved her off. It's just another dramatic first-timer, she said, loudly enough for everyone in the waiting area to hear. Another pregnant woman stood up and approached Debbie. Nurse, are you blind? This mother needs immediate help. Debbie physically pushed her away from the counter and yelled at the top of her lungs, Don't tell me how to do my job! Everyone quieted down, except my wife, and Debbie just went back to typing keys on the keyboard. I looked around and noticed that the door that led to the rest of the hospital was locked and operated by a button that she was covering with her hand. I begged her to at least examine my wife properly. I even offered her $100 on the spot to take us to a doctor, but she tuned my voice out like it was background noise and didn't respond to a word. Suddenly, I heard my wife scream, The baby is coming now! That's when I just lost it. I told her to take a deep breath and hold